What has this experience been like so far for the last 2 years?
Um, as an executive director, to see your vision taking flight is great. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of stressful work because basically, this year and last year we're starting with kids who are fresh out of COVID. So these kids have spent so much time on video games, spent so much time on YouTube, spent so much time in social media that they weren't able to get in the gym. So you're trying to take this fantasy of basketball out of their mind and really have them apply themselves to real life basketball and get them to interact with each other. So many of them worked out alone. So many of them have individual trainers that now you're trying to get them to understand altruism or getting them to understand that you need to be a selfless person to play basketball. You can't win as an individual. You need your teammates around you to win. So I'm trying to get them to understand what it's like and what's necessary in order to work as five moving parts versus move as one entity versus five moving parts. So that's the biggest struggle and probably the hardest part. Setting the school up, making sure they're doing their classwork because it's a hybrid school. Thankfully for COVID, a lot of them have gotten used to it pretty fast because they had that experience during COVID for 2 years.
Okay.
But also, you could see those who have bad habits when it comes to study, those who expect us to just give them grades and them not want to work for it. So
the experience has been so good. And then last, this is just for right now. Like I said, some my beginning footage. What would you like to accomplish in 5 years with this school? What would you have liked to have seen?
5 years, I would like to see the students we have now have graduated college with a degree. I would like to have seen some of them follow their dreams as far as getting developing a job in the profession of sports. I think that is something that's growing, especially in the black and brown world, where we have an opportunity for people to get some of those jobs that traditionally haven't gone to black and brown people. I think it's something that is absolutely benefiting our populations. You know, the diversity. I would love to see our kids part of the diversity movement with the NBA, with the NFL, with the NHL, with Major League Baseball. So even if they'll get some of those front office jobs because of their relationships or that they've built along the way, or them playing sports. Like all of them, I'm telling them, all of maybe none of you may not make the make the league. So with that, make sure you enjoy the journey. Make sure we travel to these different cities. These guys you play against, you make contact with them, stay in contact with them, because who knows, you may go to law school and because of that relationship, you may end up being their agent.
Gotcha.
Or you may end up getting a job because their family may be related to someone in one of these front offices where they give you an internship. And that internship, they see your hard work, and you may end up getting a 6-7 figure job depending on how hard you work or what your opportunities are. So I believe in teaching them about taking advantage of your opportunities.
What I'm gonna say. I noticed you put everything around the kids, and you didn't mention anything about this school getting bigger or this school doubling in being 3 or 4 sizes bigger, having maybe 100 students, 200. You didn't mention anything personal.
It's not really personal with me.
I see. Yeah.
I've been a juvenile probation officer 28 years, and I've learned to be selfless. Pledging to my fraternity, Kappa Alpha Psi, has helped me understand what altruism is. You know, I think I truly have an unselfish concern for the welfare of others. I just think it's necessary for us to stand up as leaders in our communities and help those who are struggling and basically try and bring those people to a balance. I'm a Libra by nature, by birthday, so I think cognitively I believe in balance. So I believe in fair, not necessarily equal, but I believe in fair. I believe that leaders of the community basically get their flowers or their rewards through sowing their oats and seeing their seeds grow.